Students have intellectual property rights as well. When students create a copyright material, which is an original essay, poem, song, drawing, painting, choreography, video, etc., that student or those students own the copyright of that piece. They are not employed by the Department of Education, and as a result, they retain full copyright of their work. Even if a piece created by students for a competition and is submitted on behalf of the school, the copyright belongs to the student unless their parent agrees that with the submission, the copyright is waived, licensed, or transferred to suit the terms of the competition. Simply put, submissions for competitions by students should have a release form signed by parents indicating that the piece can be used for the purposes of the competition. Which brings me to the next section. How do we encourage copyright-conscious student educators? Now that you know the very basics of copyright, all of those principles follow. As educators, we're not just content creators, we're also mentors. It's important to help students understand that copyright isn't just a legal issue. It's also about respecting creativity. We want you to start with age-appropriate discussions. For younger students, explain that copying someone's work without asking is like borrowing something without permission. For older students, introduce terms like intellectual property and plagiarism. Encourage students to create their own content, whether it's writing, music, videos, or artwork, and celebrate originality and effort. You can also introduce them to tools and platforms that support their ethical creativity. Use the Creative Commons search engines for finding reusable content. Teach them how to cite sources properly. Show them how to license their own work if they want to share it. When students create content, especially for public sharing, set clear guidelines. Make sure they only use content they have rights to, which is their originally captured or created content, or content acquired through the public domain, permission from a licensed copyright holder, or content that they have created themselves from scratch. Require proper attribution for any third-party material. Discuss privacy and consent, especially when sharing videos or photos online. You can even introduce them to platforms like Wikimedia Commons or Soundtrack for Education, where they can explore and contribute responsibly. And now, how do we model best practices? The best way to teach copyright awareness is to model it. When you, as the educator, cite your sources, you use licensed content and talk openly about permissions, students learn by example. You're not just protecting yourself, you're empowering your students to be thoughtful, ethical creators in a digital world. In this crash course, we have covered copyright. We've discussed what can be copywritten and who owns those rights. We've also clarified tools and strategies to use content legally and ethically, and how we can pass that knowledge on to our students. Want more tips on content creation and copyright? Follow the Learning Resources section's YouTube channel or go to lrsbahamas.com for more information on our upcoming courses and existing resources. I'm Ms. Johnson, Education Officer for Multimedia. Thank you for participating.